Boy, I don't think the second half could start it off much better.
Even just a week ago, the Houston Astros had a 6-game lead in the West. The Mariners have cut that in half. You look at this series coming out of the break, it was important, and so far the Mariners have taken care of business.
Yeah, they've won the series trying to get that sweep. The lead is now 3. And
Seattle Mariners have taken the field, and it's Brian Wu on the mound. He's 8-4, 8th in the AL with a 2.75 ERA and 18 starts, 114 2/3 innings.
2 outs to the bases empty for Caratini, who was very good last night, on base 4 times.
Victor does it again, a base hit into right field. Caratini, coming off a 3-hit game last night, was on base 5 times, and he's on base here to start in the first.
Another good swing from Victor. Talked about a lot of fastballs being thrown, so go ahead and sit on one and rake it right back up the middle.
Here's Christian Walker, 2 for 4 last night. Couple of runs batted in.
A swing and a miss, tied him up with a 2-seamer down and in. Walker strikes out, the first for Wu, and the side is retired. And after a half inning in Seattle, Astros nothing, Mariners coming up.
For Hunter Brown, who makes his 20th start, 2.43 is that ERA. The last couple of starts haven't gone well for Hunter Brown, looking to change things here against Seattle, where he's had success. He's given up 10 runs in the last 11 innings. It's good for an 8.18 ERA in the last 2 starts.
J.P. Crawford to lead things off had his 15-game hitting streak snapped last night.
That's called at the top of the zone. A little delayed call by Titchener. J.P. Crawford's been called out on some tough pitches the last 2 days, as he is strikeout victim number 1 for Hunter Brown.
Nice fastball at the top of the zone or up out of it, depending on how you look at it. But MD Anderson strike zone says it's up out of there. Crawford gets rung up.
So 1 out and nobody on for Julio Rodriguez, right-handed hitting center fielder.
Got him. Went back to the cutter to get Julio Rodriguez. Back-to-back Ks for Hunter Brown here in the inning, 2 away.
Here is Cal Raleigh. Plenty of strikeouts this year from Astros pitchers.
Broke his bat, loops one into center. Trammell can't quite get there, as Raleigh has his bat split in half and ends up with a looping base hit to center.
Yeah, he got destroyed. It looked like maybe a 4-seam fastball out off the outside corner. Raleigh went for it, got it off the end of the bat, just destroyed the lumber, but it goes down a hero by giving up a base hit.
Rosarena did not homer last night. That snapped his streak of 3 straight games with a home run. He has homered, however, in 10 of his last 15 games.
And he got a Rosarena. Challenged him with 99 at the top of the zone. 3 strikeouts for Hunter in the first inning. He looks very good in his first start post All-Star break.
Yainer Diaz leads it off. Some good power from Diaz. 13 home runs this year. Does he? Yes, he does. Chases that sweeper, and Diaz is out number 1. Second strikeout for Wu.
5 of the strikeouts the last outing against the Yankees were against lefties. This pitch was nasty against some of the righties I had in that lineup.
Cooper Hummel laces this out to left fielder. Rosarena
Makes the catch belt high. Randy off with a crack of the bat makes a nice running catch.
1 out, nobody on for Luke Raley, left-handed hitting first baseman, batting .229.
Got him.
Power bomb.
Luke Raley does not enjoy facing Hunter Brown. Now 0 for 10 with 6 strikeouts. That's 4 strikeouts for Hunter today.
98 again through the MD Anderson strike zone for Hunter.
A big night for Canzone in game 2. Last night he was on base 3 times, had a 2-run double.
Strike 3 called. Canzone called looking. That is strikeout number 5 for Hunter Brown. And that's it for the Mariners in the second. We go to the top of the third.
Astros will send up 9-1-2 to the plate here in the third inning, beginning with Shea Wickham. Been up and down with Sugarland in AAA this year.
Strike 3 called out the corner. Wickham not happy about it, but it was there.
Again, that fastball. You can see Mitch Garber wants it up in the strike zone. Doesn't matter. 96 paint. Down and away.
1 out, nobody on for Cam Smith. He got him. Swing and a miss upstairs.
And Brian was doing a similar attack plan, and then all of a sudden you have to protect against this right here. One of the best fastballs at the top of the strike zone. And you have plenty of swing and miss.
No score. Bottom of the third. Mariners looking for the sweep against the Astros. Hunter Brown has been razor sharp. 5 strikeouts. Here's the pitch to Mastroboni.
A base hit into right field by Mastroboni. Mariners number 9 hitter is aboard as the lineup card turns over.
Julio batting, runner at first. The pitch.
And on the hands, a ground ball. Dubon circles it, only throws to first in time. Julio saying, I don't think so. Mariners film room will take a look. It was close.
Seattle challenging the out call at first base. The call in the field is overturned. The runner's safe. Seattle retains their challenge.
Both runners take off. The throw to third, tag, and the ball is dropped. Mastroboni is safe. A double steal by the Mariners. I mean, very aggressive with Hunter Brown on the mound.
Yeah, and this is a situation. Look, I know he's been good all year long, but maybe a little bit of frustration with that infield hit.
Cal Raleigh's still leading the majors in homers. 99 well outside. And Cal Raleigh draws a walk and he loads him up. Well, here's Jorge Polanco, who has never hit a grand slam. Line right field, base hit. Mastroboni is in to score. Julio sprints around third. The throw not nearly in time. He scores standing. Jorge Polanco pushes 2 across for the Mariners, and they take a 3rd inning lead.
Now, what a good at bat right there. He had the 2 breaking balls. He spat on, and all of a sudden he was hunting that fastball, cheated a little bit, and he is at his best. He is hitting line drives, finding outfield grass, and pitches just like that, staying up the middle to right field. Huge at bat with 2 outs against Hunter Brown, one of the game's best.
That's 2 big runs. Here's Luke Raley.
Got him. Raley continues to struggle against Hunter. 2 strikeouts today. Now 0 for 11 with 7 strikeouts. But Jorge Polanco, the big swing. Now it's 2-0 Seattle.
Here's Mitch Garver. He singled his first time. The pitch. That's inside. It hits him. We saw some both teams with a disagreement last night. A couple Astros were hit. They were barking at the Mariners. The Mariners were barking back. That brings up Julio.
Big chopper up the middle. Dubon cannot get there. Here comes Garver around third base to score. RBI base hit. Julio Rodriguez. It's a 3-0 Mariners lead.
We talked about some of the secondary pitches. All of a sudden, Hunter Brown tries to bust Julio in. You knew you're going to see plenty of this.
That's the smile you like to see. That is ball 4. Leadoff walk.
Here in the top of the 5th, and that's the first walk given up by Wu.
On the ground is second. Polanco underhand toss to Crawford, and the turn not in time. Cooper able to beat the relay throw. So they get the fielder's choice, but the Astros with runners on first and third and 1 out. So now Shea Whitcomb, who struck out, looking a chance at an RBI. Little looper, shallow left, going back. Crawford makes no, he dropped it. Had an opportunity to make the catch, and he couldn't come in up with it. And into scores Taylor Trammell. That was not a ball that normally Crawford would let drop. It looked like it hit him in the glove.
Just bricked it. Advantage Astros being able to pick up that run.
And now it's a 3-1 game, and back to the top of the order for Cam Smith. Hit pretty well to right field. Back goes Canzone near the wall. It bounces off the wall. Around third comes Hummel. Right behind him is Shea Whitcomb. The throw. Safe is Hummel. Safe is Whitcomb. What a slide. It's tied at 3. Whitcomb trailed Hummel, and he got in there ahead of the tag of Mitch Garver.
How did he get around Mitch Garver? It looked like he was right in the middle of the running lane. Didn't have a chance on Hummel, but originally had that ball, it felt like, long enough to be able to go out there and get Shea Whitcomb. But Whitcomb evading that tag at home plate beautifully.
How about that?
That was incredible.
Middle third of the order for the Astros. It starts with Christian Walker.
Christian Walker delivers a deep drive to left, and the Astros have their first lead of the day. Off the roof of the Astros bullpen in left field, and it's a 4-3 Houston lead.
Center cut sinker smashed to left field, and we've got Skywalker in flight. An afternoon delight.
Taylor Trammell, a walk and a run scored in the 5th. He's also flied out.
Trammell hits it pretty well to right field. Dominic Canzone will watch this one go. Taylor Trammell, his second home run in an Astros uniform, his first on the road, as he points out to the bullpen as he and Christian Walker hit home runs here in the 6th inning.
Big swings in this inning off of Ryan Wu.
Here's Miles Mastroboni, a single and a walk today.
This is off the bag. Mastroboni authors a base hit. He is getting back to first base. They couldn't roll it any better.
Hits this ball well into left center field. Going over. Cooper Hummel off his glove. Taylor Trammell brings it back in. Mastroboni being waved home. The throw by Dubon. Oh, safe at home
I thought he
plate.
caught him. That was a great relay for Mauricio. Put it right in the basket of Yainer Diaz.
Safe at home plate is the call, but Joe Espada said, let's look at that. What a throw by Dubon. If he didn't get him, there's nothing more he could have done.
Houston's challenging the safe call at home plate.
How about the fact Trammell hustled over there to back up Cooper Hummel, who put a great effort into it. and did that foot get on before the tag?
The call on the field is overturned. The runner's out.
Boom.
Houston retains their challenge.
Great play by the Astros.
Casey Legumino will take over on the hill for the Mariners. He pitched in the game last night. He was great. Face Whitcomb here, batting 9th.
And there is a base hit into left field. Shea Whitcomb inserted into the starting lineup. He's on base for the second straight time. It's going to be a walk. Good job by Altuve after being down 0-2, fouling off a lot of pitches.
This Caratini climbs in.
There's a base hit into left center field. That'll score a run. Shea Whitcomb scores his second run of the day. Altuve to third. Astros lead 6-3. Victor Caratini, the RBI base hit. Yiner shoots one to right field. Back goes Raley. He's going to make the catch, but tagging at third is Altuve. He's going to score. That's a sac fly for the Astros and a 7-3 lead. Yiner Diaz drives in the run here with 2 outs now.
Still runners on first and second. 2 outs now for Taylor Trammell.
With a lot of guys contributing. This ball struck well to center field. Rodriguez couldn't make the play. He got turned around. That's going to score 2. The Astros lead 9-3. Taylor Trammell puts one over the head of J-Rod. And the Astros with a huge 7th inning.
Couple of well-hit baseballs for Taylor Trammell, but he spun Julio Rodriguez a couple of times and he couldn't recover. Pattern is open in the no-fly zone.
Chas McCormick will lead it off. McCormick entered the game in the bottom of the 7th inning in center field with Taylor Trammell shifting over to left. So McCormick's batting.
Little tapper past the mound. Chas has a chance, and he's going to reach. Chas McCormick puts the ball just past the mound for an infield hit.
That's a knock.
Chaz's first big league hit since May.
2 outs for Altuve.
Chas on the move, and Altuve punches one to the right side for a base hit. McCormick heading to third. He will be held up there. Altuve heading to second, and the throw comes home. The throw was not to where the runner was trying to go and advance from first to second. Chas had already been held up, and J-Rod made the throw home, so Altuve easily into second with a double.
Here's Caratini with 2 outs and second and third.
That one into left center field, and over is Arozarena. Can't make the play. 2 more runs will score. Arozarena loses his glove. Caratini into second with a double. It's now 11-3 Astros. Caratini, 2 more RBIs.
Good done, Victor. The Astros continuing to roll here this last game in Seattle.
Last of the 9th, Astros with an 11-3 lead in Seattle, and Ryan Gusto on to try and get the final 3 outs. Mariners down to their final out, and the batter is Randy Arozarena, who's 0 for 3. He's been hit by a pitch.
Ball skied to left field. All the way back is Chas McCormick and Taylor Trammell. Trammell makes the catch at the wall, and that'll do it on a Sunday afternoon as the Astros salvage a game in this series. A big win, 11-3. They score the final 11 runs in the game, and Blummer, that's about as much needed a win as the Astros have had all year.